Let me test this to make sure everything's working. If you'll bear with me for a second. Hi Twitch. Am I actually online? We shall see. Loading video. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Oh, I should pop out chat. Chat, pop out. Chat, pop out. Chat, pop out. Pop out. Pause stream. Grab chat. Throw it over here. Whoop. Okay, and let's tell people we're actually doing this. Submit. Post. Post. All right. Ugh. It is an absolutely beautiful day in Seattle, Washington, and I am sitting inside at my computer. It seems typical. Um, it's the life of being a programmer, really. So, I hope you're all doing well. And today, I'm going to be working on the main menu, which I kind of already started, but not very far, so I'll catch you guys up. And I'm going to be working on hooking up the evil turkey of doom, maybe modifying mushrooms. I know, very interesting. Um, cool. So let's kind of dig into this. Unity. All right. Switch over here. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the main menu that I have set up thus far. It is not anything special yet. We just have a canvas here that's a screen space overlay. We have a panel, which I threw in a random piece of art which doesn't work for now. And then I made 3 buttons, and the last one's disabled because I don't want you to be able to save in the screen. Simple enough, right? However, none of these buttons are hooked up at all. I want the main menu to spawn, to appear when I hit escape. However, I have a problem in that I have an inventory window. Here, I'll show you. I have an inventory window which pops up if I hit I. It's a little loud, isn't it? I don't know if I can change this well enough. Let's see. Down, Unity, down. All right. That's more reasonable. If I hit I can bring up an inventory window, which is not showing for some reason. This is lovely. Well then. Why aren't you showing? Perhaps I lost a reference here. That's a little embarrassing. Layering? Where is my inventory? Why are you disabled? You are enabled. Why aren't you showing? Huh. Oh, strange. Well. Interesting. Something about my inventory window has gone absolutely missing, and I'm not sure why. Whoops. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter too much, because we can still hook up the main menu, regardless of whether or not the inventory is in there. So here's the script over here, and I need to make a main menu control script. So this is going to be on that main menu object. I have the panel be the menu, and the first thing I'm going to do is set it to false, so the main menu is not showing. Then on the update, I believe I do this somewhere else, but I'm going to get button down. and check it. So let's see. And I think I named that escape. Let me check my inputs here. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing to check my inputs. If you manage your inputs through the input manager, it's a lot better than checking for particular keys because they're easier to change. Let's see. Did we collect? Escape. Yep, it's called escape. So if we go back to Visual Studio here, I'm going to say if get button down escape. Then, well, let's just say menu.gameObject set active. Now, if you noticed, my my menu that I'm grabbing is a transform because I'm finding it by transform.find. It's kind of the easiest way to acquire it. However, for enabling and disabling things, you have to be talking to the game object side of them. So I could store the game object here instead of the transform. I would just say menu equals transform.find menu.gameObject and then store that. But right now, I'm just doing .gameObject later. No particular reason, it's just how I did it. So let's hook this up and see what that does. Hello, menu, add component, menu controls. So this should hide this at the start, which it did. And escape's not bringing it up. Why not? Debug. Debug.log. Hit escape. Oops, here, I'll show you. I'm also going to search current project for escape because I totally know I've used this before. Where are you? Oh, lovely. And Visual Studio chokes on itself. So I recently updated to, here, get one down, potion bar. Well, I know where to look for that too now, those issues. Bag close. Interesting. What was I saying? Potion bar menu. I don't remember. Sorry. Alright, so let's see if this is printing out at all. When we go to Unity. Whoop. Unity. Hit escape. Well, that's great. But it's not enabling the main menu. That's interesting. I just upgraded to Unity 5.1. That's what I was going to say. So I'm wondering if some of this stuff isn't working. So that would explain some of my main menu issues, or my inventory issues rather. But the set active false works. Oh, come on. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think this will work either. Let's print out, if I actually have something here, menu.gameObject and menu. Debugging. So if we go back to Unity, hit play. Okay. So this seems to be printing out just fine. this might recall some set active Unity 5.1. Set active not working. What's weird is normally the main issue is not having a reference. Oh, set active might not work on child objects. Nope, seems like it should. Well, there's an easy way to test this. I just need to add a new empty game object. Put it up here. Call it like main menu controller. Take the exact same code I had, but instead do we'll switch this to game object, and we'll make this game object dot find main menu, and then remove those references. And then go back to Unity and throw this new component on here and remove the main menu controls from this and see if this works. It is not. What the hell? Let's see. I have my Unity engine.ui. It's printing out the object, so it's still storing the reference. Let's see. What else might not be working if that was deprecated? Shouldn't have been. It could be. Ooh. Oh man, the explosions have like animation to them now. Ha! That's awesome. Sorry. You know what? Let's copy these two. Delete them, save this scene, and move to the normal scene I tested, which might be why some stuff's not working. Ooh, wait. One of the problems with how I have my fading done, yeah, sure, is that I need to keep this screen fader on or else loading in and out of the scene can be difficult. There we go. Testing, open. Alright, let's paste these. Hit play. What broke and why? Let's see. So there was some commitments back here. Ah! hotbar updates near midnight? No, those would be working. So I use this wonderful thing called source control. We're going to commit this as initial main menu work. Yay, commits. And I'm going to push that. And then I'm going to revert back to previous version. Hey, Unity. Yes. Oh, it's going to get really upset. Okay, I think everything's broken now. Unity 5.1, why did you kill all my things? Interesting. This is particular, and in not a good way. Well, instead of screwing all along, what is this? That is just me closing Unity because that was terrifying. All right, inventory. I'm going to turn off this screen fader. We have our inventory here. Item background. Why aren't you visible? Item mask. You seem to be working correctly. But you're not appearing. Weird. So it says it's wrote it. Let's check the items. Which should have sprites and text and names, and none of it's showing at all. Okay. Wow, this really makes me want to revert. Let me tell my team. I'm running into some weird bugs. That might be caused by Unity 5.1. For example, the inventory screen no longer appears in world for no reason. Interesting. Alright, well, instead of screwing around with this, let's make a turkey. Turkeys are way cooler than screwing around with stuff not working. Alright, so I started my turkey, but he has a lot of behaviors that are not working properly. So if I go down to my monster prefabs here, I should have, well, it is labeled as a chicken, but it is most definitely a turkey. Hey, turkey. Oh, he's wandering around. That's cool. Seems like his weight is off, considering I can push him everywhere. I have a feeling, yeah, that he's moving not in the move to position. So that's probably a big issue there. If I go to my monster movement script here, I changed how my monsters were moving. And this is not the way they should be moving. This is also not the script. Chicken, 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 chicken. Monster movement chicken. Yeah. So we have the movement being just a direct transform, which should not be true. It should be the same as the monster smooth movement, which gets moved like this. Cool. That should be good. Let's play that and see if he works better. Yeah, there we go. Not shoving the turkey around everywhere. He's actually shoving me a little. What happens if I throw something at him? Ah! Okay, so that's not good. You'll see he's endlessly moving towards me. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, thanks, turkey. So he has monster melee attack, which is good. Whoa, light! Oh, that's really screwing up my camera. I'm glowing. Well, I'll just have fire hair for a while here. I've set up monster attacks to work differently and monster behaviors to work differently than usual, or previously. So previously monsters would just try to walk into your center always. And that's why the turkey is pushing Lunar around. However, I changed that in most of my behaviors by instead implementing a desired range. Like, they want to move to be within a range of you, and then they also want to start attacking you within a range. So generally, there's what their attack range is the largest thing, so they'll attack you if you get within that range. And then second largest, wait, no, it's the opposite. Their attack tends to be the largest range. Their attack range tends to be the second largest range, and their smallest range is where they want to go. So they want to be close enough to you, and when they get near that, they'll start their attack. And then if you move away, they'll still hit you, so you can't just stand and barely dodge them, if that makes any sense. Or they won't, or they'll walk up to you and not be close enough to attack you. Anyway. I'm getting a bunch of notifications. Let's see what those are. Cool. It's just getting bug feedback. Ba-ba-da. Let's see. So, we're gonna need to go in and mess with this code. Whoa, I have 2 copies of Visual Studio open. Awkward. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, and I closed the wrong copy of Visual Studio. Alright, give me one quick second. Properties. Okay, there we go. Yay! Da, da, da. Let's see how I'm doing monster movement smooth. Do you? It is looking for its aggro range, which is based off the stats. Let's make sure our chicken stats are set properly. They are not. Let's give it 100 life points and not 10,000. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. So, those are pretty weak attacks. I guess he's going to attack you really fast. Yeah, that's pretty fast attacks. Alright, oh, I guess he aggroes you infinitely across the level. That's fine. He can de-aggro. Let's see, where do I put in my desired range? Let's see. In the code for my others, I find the distance to the girl. I make sure that I'm not dead or it's not dead. Make sure I'm with the aggro range. Ah, preferred range is what I'm looking for. So let's look for preferred range. And it's 0, so let's make the preferred range. Let's see the melee attack range. Let's do 1.5. Okay. So let's make sure the chicken is doing this. So if it's aggressive, we want it to move towards the girl unless the distance to the girl is above its preferred range. So let's just calculate the distance up here. And I love stealing code, so if you don't mind. It is going to move if distance to girl is above preferred range. It will do all this movement, and if not, it won't. Ugh, I do not like single line if statements. I don't know why that's in there. They always make me really paranoid, especially after that oh, what was it? Apple bug? Like security flaw due to there being a single line if statement that actually ended up becoming a multi-line and wasn't closed or something. I don't know. Cool. Let's see if this works. Unity! Hey, turkey. Whoa! Double. Okay, great. So you see he's kind of just following me around now. Oh, you're fast. Well, you're idle, so. Ah! Cool. Let's see if his normal pat is his walk-in move. I can't tell. Oh well, one thing we need to grab then is the animator and animate this guy. Alright, to Visual Studio. So we clearly aren't playing with the animator here. That can be fixed. Animator. Anim equals game objects dot. Oh. Let's see where it's on. It's probably under the sprite, isn't it? Yep. So that's going to be game object dot find sprite dot get component animator. Yay! What? High speed transform to use the find. That's find. Find. Well, so if you're moving, then I want you. Ah, I see. So if I'm moving at all, I want anim.setBool. What is our bool for this? I think it's probably walking or running. Let's check. Hi, Turkey-sama. Turkey walk. Yay. And that is if walk is true and run is false. Well, actually, if it's being aggressive, we want the run to be true. So it can be running and walking. Alright, whatever. Let's get back to Visual Studio. So set bool run to true. Cool. So let's save that and test that and see if we get an angry turkey flapping at us. No, that doesn't seem very flappy, does he? Let's pause this. And check the animator here. And it says he's still in idle. Why are you in idle, man? Your run should be true. It is not. Interesting. Oh, it is a capital R run. My bad. That's gonna take 1 second. R, true. Did Unity not error about that? Oh, well, it did. Eh. That's okay. Alright, come on. Whoa! Oh, yep, he's flapping. that flappy wing. Cool. Alright, so now we got him angry, chasing us. Let's have him non-angry doing things too. Oh, hello. So, back to Visual Studio. So, this is when he's running, but we want him to be walking sometimes. But he's only probably going to be walking when he's not aggressive. So, that's going to be when he's patrolling. Let's see if he has a patrolling code on him. He does not have a specific patrolling code on him, which means he's patrolling in the turkey code. Alright. So, if it's aggressive, find the directions girl. Aha! Ah! I forgot. He should be running away from the girl, too. Else if not patrolling. Patrolling is true. Alright, let's just make him walk everywhere. So, if he's not patrolling, he's going to be patrolling. This is him going for the girl, so... So, if he's aggressive, and the girl's not dead, well, let's do that. Let's make him flap around even if he's right up at the girl. So, well, where was that? There we go. If aggressive, run is true. And you know, I feel like he's gonna be walking basically all the time, so we can just say walk. So if he's dead, or if he's not aggressive and he gets hit. Well, he's gonna be moving around all the time. Alright, we'll try this. Dude. Flap around. Okay, there we go. He's got that nice waddle. Looks pretty good. Let's hit him. Oh, now he's upset and flapping at me. Ah! And pushing me in a corner. What a jerk. Come on, get out of here. That's alright. I'll just cheat by. Get out of here. Whoa! Nope, he does not care. So let's just try and make sure that he flies away when I'm... Yeah, that's right. You run away, you. And shed those feathers which you are not supposed to be dropping. Yeah, they don't even exist. Let's make sure that he's dropping this feather prefab. Let's select feather. There we go. Now he's dropping the right feathers, and we'll chase him. Whoa! Roar! Roar! Run away! Run away! Ooh, that Larian there doesn't look great, does it? Don't want your head up a turkey butt. Alright. Good, good, good. Well, let's have his melee attack work. Why aren't his melee attack not working? This probably has to do with his stats. So, we hit him, and we pause. So we have aggressive, and we have aggroed. Yeah, he should be turned on aggroed. So, in the movement here, when he gets aggressive, let's also be sets up aggro. It's true. And that should fix all of our problems. We shall see. Nope. Changing cooldown to false. Are you actually attacking? That's my cooldown. Why aren't you months? Melee attacking. Let's check the melee attack. Oh, okay. So that's if there's a trigger range. But I don't have a trigger range. I see. I see. So, all my other monsters have a trigger as well as a collider. So let's add a component. We're going to call it Circle Collider. And we're going to make the offset the same, basically. And we're going to make it, whoa, that's a huge radius. Yeah, it seems about right. And let's see if this works. Hey, turkey. Yep. Alright. Well, he's turning me. Can I kill you? Oh my god, you have so much life! Don't fuck with the turkey! Holy crap. That's like way too much life. I want him to be hard, but that's like freaking impossible! Holy crap. Alright, let's change his life here. How about a third of that? And let's make him attack harder, though. Balance! Oh god. No! Haha! Haha! Ah! Huh. Did you really be that close to me? Oh, he has no cast time! What is this? Oh, he doesn't stop to cast. That's overpowered! See my little guys here. They stop to cast. Maybe that's what makes the turkey so good. He can just peck you. These guys are cute. Especially when they die! Oh god. Get away from me! He doesn't have a death animation. Does he have a death animation? Let's check. Animator. Death. Turn on. Play. Oh, it's fighting between Death and Locke. That's great. Uh, so Death should be a trigger. Um, let's see if that works. Oh, that doesn't work at all. How do I set up other guys' deaths? I think they have a death state then. So they trigger death and then go into a death state. Monster prefounds. Mushroom. Let's check out how you die, Mushroom. Sure. Alright. Looks like you have multiple layers. Ah, I see. So you have a priority layer and a base layer. This makes sense. Let's do that for our turkey dude. Priority layer. So, parameters in the base layer. This can be deleted. Oh, his death animation is not a death. That's nice. And if we go to our layer here, our priority layer, we can... He doesn't have a death. Yeah. What's the mushroom death or priority layer look like in regards to spawn from nothing? Oh, that's the entry state, which it should not exist at. Okay, maybe the mushroom's a bad one to look at. Let's look at this. Spider. Spider. Spiders. Null. Well, that that works. Cool. That works. So let's have a null state. Null. And let's have a death state. And let's have a transition. Let me make sure that my spiders are dying similarly. Parameters. Alright, their death is actually Boolean. That's fine, that works. Cool. Chicken animator. So we are going to add that parameter of death. Bool death. Any state to death is true, and it will sit there. Hopefully. forever. Alright, except for that doesn't exist, so I'm not exactly sure what will happen. Let's see. I really should make a better potion to do this. Oh, I have the singleton turned off. Screen fader on. See, so I was talking about that screen fader not working properly. F you, turkey. Cool. Crafting. I don't know flame potions. What is this? Oh man, I don't have like anything. Let's go back into the deep fir forest. Yes. Don't have anything. You. I need you. Awesome. Okay. OP. Know my game too well. Cool. So. Yeah, potion of flame. Home. No. Save. Home. Yes. Alright, you are going to burn in the fire. Ah! Stay in there. Yeah, suck it. Right. There's something that auto despawns his corpse. That is not what we want. Let us take the chicken here. So, monster behavior script. So this should be taking care of the death. Time to destroy 3 seconds. Oh, that's why he disappeared. He was still there. He's just not dead. Cool. Well, sure. And also, oh my gosh, that fire potion is overpowered. Did you see that? This is also very bright and sparkly. Neat. Well, I guess the turkey's mostly working then. Should save my prefab and the game. Chicken. Not. I would say death animations, except for I don't have them and I don't animate things. I was trying to get the main menu system to be working, but I recently upgraded to Unity 5.1 and it murdered something, I think. I'm not completely sure. I'm actually really confused. But basically the main issue is my menus have disappeared and aren't working. And I was trying to implement menus today, which is kind of difficult when they disappeared and aren't working. Could spend time trying to debug it, but let's see. Monster prefabs. Chicken. Eat it. Save. Working chicken behavior. And seeing death. Commit. Push. Okay. I guess I didn't still work on the main menu, except for I think I accidentally killed a lot of it. Let us try. File. Open scene. Demo scene 2 open. Yeah. Well, we can build our main menu from scratch. File. Open. Scene. Test scene. Open. Turn the singleton off. Off. Scene. Scroll out to menu size. And let's make a menu. Yay, menu. Need a panel. What the hell is that? Where did that go? UI. Panel. No, I don't want a panel. I want a line. I want a canvas. Canvas. By itself. Called main menu. And we want it to have a panel. Panel. That is centered and dropped down. Probably about 50. That's pivot point is at its top, 50. And its width is what, like 300? Sure. And its height is like 400? Sure. We want the background to be of a solid color. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Easter egg. Best Easter egg ever. We're gonna put in a temporary background. I don't even care what it is. Inventory window? Sure. Looks better than what I had before. And plus it reminds me that inventory exists. Barely. We're gonna have to add some buttons to this. Let's call this menu. Menu. And UI button. We're gonna also make this center drop down. And based on its top, we're probably gonna make it really big. 300? No. 280? No. 250? Yeah, sure. And like 80. And height, we're gonna drop this button on it. Say preserve aspect. Yeah, that's about right. And we're gonna make this like, go 20, 30. That works. The text is going to be of fancy script and of size 30, and the color is going to be golden. Golden. Golden-ish. There we go. Button, which is not called button, is going to be called exit. Exit game. Cool. So we're going to rename this one exit. And then we're going to copy it. And then we're going to paste it. And paste it. Paste it. And this is going to be volume. And its text is going to say volume. And its height is going to be like negative 250. Nope, way too much. Negative 80. Not enough. 130. Too much. 120. Cool. And this one's going to be info, because why not? And text, of course, let's say info. And it's gonna have to be, what's it, 80, see, 180, 200, 210. Cool. And our last one here is going to be save. Let's save. Nope. Oh. Text is going to be save. No, not this one. Oh, yes, this one. And what, 300? Oh, perfect. And this is going to be disabled because I don't want you to be able to actually save in this scene. Cool. Da, 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 da. Look, there's like buttons and stuff, and it looks like they click. But they're not hooked up to do anything yet. Well, most importantly, it's probably the exit game one. But let's add a component here. So we had our main menu controller. That wasn't working. Let me just call it the main menu controller and change it. Sure. Main menu. Main menu controls. Yay! And we're gonna ignore this stuff about turning things on and off. We'll just comment it out for now. And instead, since we have the using Unity Engine, whoops, sorry, since we have the using Unity Engine.ui here, means we can make public functions which run on buttons. So public void exit game. And I don't actually know how to close games. So let's see. Script command exit game Unity. Application.quit. Is that it? Alright. Application.quit. Simple enough. I don't know how this works testing wise. Also, come on, camera, really? There we go. Auto adjusting failing. I'm also gonna get really tan on one arm. Save. So if you haven't hooked up buttons before, this is how you do it. Come on, camera. There he goes. We have the main menu controls on this thing. On this exit here, we're going to add an on click, reference that menu. We're going to go to our controls, and we're going to say exit game. Save that, hit play. Oh, come on. I actually don't know if this is working or not working. Debug.log, quitting game. I have a feeling that application.quit might not work in the editor. But it says it's quitting game, so I'll assume that. Now, if you notice, I'm clicking on stuff through the menu. I don't want that to happen, so I kind of want to have this be blocking. Be blocking? Can only panels be blocking? Don't let me only panels be blocking. Blocking objects. Blocking mask. Let's see. That's still clicking through there. Why? Might be how I have bushes set up. Might be if you're clicking and your mouse is over them. So I don't think I was using event systems. So blocking might not work anyway. Meh, it's alright. I guess I can always switch the order. -30 versus -300. Add a 0. Subtract a 0. Ta-da! Hello! Volume controls. This could be interesting. Or we could do something more fun. Do something more fun. I want to do something more fun. Let's turn off this menu for now. Make sure that the screen fader is on. Save this. Push it. Exit button. Commit that. Cancel. Push. We are going to go to, whoa, that's not what I wanted. New scene. Open scene. Demo scene 2. Yay. Oops, I totally shrunk my chat window. Hi. In this level here, I'm going to add in more obstacles. So I made some super awesome obstacles for the tutorial, and I don't use them at all. Whoa! Hey, dude. I think I should probably use them in this area. Go away. Whoa! That was awful. Holy crap. So if dismounts and object hit dot tag. Oh, okay. A terrible sound error occurred, I think, because I just added this yesterday and there wasn't an object hit. So if dismounts. So if object hit is not equal to null and that not equal. So Unity goes through, or I guess C# goes through these things in order. Come on, there we go. So if I check to see if the object's not null before I check the tag, it should not get so upset. So let's test that. Hello. Whee! Come on, spider. Shoot at me. Just shoot in the middle of nowhere, though. Okay, see, not so upset. That's awesome. Oh no! I totally should have hit me there. Ow. Spiders are jerks. Ah! Yeah, that's right. Take all of your insides. Cool. Let's add in those obstacles. Right here. Seems like a good place for them. So I have prefabs, environment prefabs, special ones, burnable bushes. Yes. Yes. Let's make some of these backwards so they don't all look the same. Times negative. You too will also be negative. Cool. That seems reasonable. Except for now I can't get through it. Let's see if I can cheat and give myself some equipment. Equipment bar. No, that'd be under singletons. Singletons. Equipped potions. Potion fire AoE. I really should change how I reference these. Potion prefab. Let's get myself 5 of those. Yay, play. Look at that. I'm just like, God. I really shouldn't nerf fire potions. That's absurd. Ow! Yeah, that's right. Burn! Oh, barely. That last sliver. Yeah. Suck it. Oh no! Cool. Alright, so having those in there looks nice, in my opinion. Gotta make sure to turn the screen fader back on. Yeah, black. Woo! And commit this. Let's see. Fire. Blockade of burnables in level 2 of Deep Dark Forest. Commit. Push. Okay. What else to work on? Let's check my notes. Here. Look at me while I look at my notes. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Do the boss monster. Boss monster's room. That'd be pretty cool. Um, or at least start. Let's see. We can add in remembering failures. That's gonna be a pain. I don't want to do that right now. Um, we already added a recipe drop in the world. Make spiders lunge when they attack. Drawn line for throwing. I made the web size larger. Loading screen. And could do balancing of slowing the walk. That's great. Let's do the boss. Let's start doing the boss. It's gonna be awful. Sorry, my blanket. Because it's 80, of course I need a blanket, right? So I'm gonna do this in a really lazy way. And that way is by going Files, Save Scene As. Oh. We'll just call it Miss Muffet Boss Fight. Even though I have they named almost exactly that there. Miss Muffet Boss Fight. Yay! Okay, and let's like murder most of the level. Like, actually. Delete. Level. Next. Delete. Delete. Cobwebs delete. I should just delete the cobwebs in it. Oh god. Shift click delete. Level. Let's look at the level here. New level. Level. New level. Majority of this. Delete. Cool. Actually, let's just delete all this. Pretty much. Let's turn the screen fader off so I can see what the hell I'm working with. And nuke all these monsters. And that one mushroom up there. And here in this trunk. Cool. That's a pretty good start. Okay. Let's take this exit and flip the other way. And move the girl over here. And move the entrance over here. And oh, all of these particles need to die. There we go. Clean. Let's see. So now we have the start of this level. We probably see anything else I gotta deal with? Entrance, exit. There is no exit. There. Okay. So we're gonna grab environment prefabs of the deep dark forest and start building. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to build directly this way. I think it has to be like here. Center tile. So, how should the boss fight be? Why is this on the wrong layer? Level X. Cool. Um, Alright. I guess we kind of wanted to have a big room, don't we? I don't know if we wanted to be stuck on too much. Maybe one more up than that. I can't wait for the new Unity tile editor to go in, because my game is basically tiles. Um, Gigantic tiles, which is nice, but still tiles. Man, this is going to be a large room. I should probably draw the bottom first. So I have a script that goes through my tiles, and it finds their X and Y position and overlaps them properly. I just happen to be building the level right now in a way where they look like they're overlapping properly automatically. That is not the case. So having that script is really nice and useful. Oops. That last one should have been an up. Thought it was getting close. I think is it just two here? Looks like it. Oh, I'm bad at this. It's alright. We can just fix that casually. Cool. And now for the middle. Yay! Trying not to hate myself. Dun dun dun. Didn't do it right, of course. So close too. Oh, I can totally cheat once I finish this line of them. Yes. So I can just grab these four, copy, paste, and drag down. And paste, and drag down. That's freaking magic. Alright, let's check this level, see how it layers up. Well, it's looking pretty good. Wow, this feels huge. Well, I guess making it smaller is pretty easy. Looks like everything except for right here is layering properly. Why are you not layering properly? Oh, it's not really noticeable though. Oh, this whole thing here is not layering properly. That is noticeable. Oh. Derp! That's why. It's because I've done all of these beautiful tile works and didn't put them under the thing that orders them, which is under this new level. New level. There you are. Level. I'm also not used to new numbering system with the whole like parentheses. Let's see. There we go. That looks right. That looks good. Cool. Now we have our staging area for this potential boss fight. Let me check chat. I accidentally shrunk it again. And let us... Let's do this boss. Man, bosses. Bosses are freaking awesome. What should we make the boss right now? We need a placeholder. we're going to take one of our spiders and just completely break him. How does that sound? Hey, monster prefab spider? Slowing spider? Yeah, sure. We are no longer going to call you Slowing Spider. We are going to call you Miss Muffet. Miss Muffet! Dun dun dun! Muffet. And dude, we're just going to make you gigantic, just so we feel like you are. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Let's see how that looks. Holy crap! Oh my god! Holy crap! That's scary. Let's see, does the... I think the melee range is messed up here. Man, just that alone is, ow, terrifying enough. Oh, your health bar is all screwed up. Health bar. Oh, you know why? Because I changed the scale here, which I shouldn't have done. The scale should be set on this, which will be 2 and 2. There we go. And we can move the health bar up. Yoink. Makes sense to have a more epic health bar. Let's modify that. At least call them the right thing. Yeah, kill it with fire, exactly. At least I have fire. Luckily that will die very easily to fire. Health bar, panel, text. Spider Queen. Dun dun dun. Because you don't know she's Miss Buffett. Let's kill it with fire. It's not very epic. Alright. How should we make the Spider Queen more badass? This is Unity! Let's see. Spider Queen. Well, she has a melee attack, but that could be way cooler. Let's see if we can do that melee diving attack, like a lunge attack. Actually, let's see. I shouldn't start with that. So, for the spider attack, we were talking about having a line attack, and a close attack, and a far attack. Got the big wind up. Thank you. Line attack's probably the easiest. But we want it to do damage in a full line. I don't need an actual spell prefab for that. Kind of. Just need like an effect. We need her to spawn an effect in front of her. Oh! Yeah, right! Spider babies! Oh. Are you saying the spider looks out of place? That's really easy to fix. I just need to create empty. Ah! By itself. We're gonna call this cobwebs. 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 And then under cobwebs, we're going to do this. Cobwebs. Cobwebs. This is looking more in place. Cobwebs. I know, I'm a great level designer. I just fling crap everywhere. Call it pretty. Guess I should have some more barren spots. Spiders like corners, right? Another barren spot-ish here. Spider web, spider web. Ah! There. Now does he look out of place? These are all 2D models, but using spine. There we go. Whee! Hello? Ah! Ah! Oh my god, your attack's tiny! That's adorable! Alright, let's fix that. Let's make the attack big. Miss Muffet. Attack effect. Turn you on. Oh right, I can't see you. Collider. Yeah. Let's make that way bigger. Edit. Bigger. Whoop. Boop. Some epic collider stuff going on here. There we go. That seems more appropriate. Alright, let's turn this back off. And let's check Miss Muffet's collider itself. That's tiny! It's tiny. So... Whoa, that's too big. 4, 3, and... Other collider. Is it 1.5? Nah, 2. Yeah, it's better. Oh, why are you so tiny? Okay. Attack effect. Your scale needs to be twice as big. Yeah. Oh, it slowed itself. Oh, it's because you're named Miss Muffet. As a note, my spider is slowing itself, which we are not gonna allow to happen. Prefab, it shoots spider web. Spider web is actually gonna have 4 things. It doesn't affect, and the last one's gonna be Miss Muffet. Cool. Ow. Wow. Oh, crap. That's dangerous. Oh, okay, okay. That attack is way too big. Let's turn you back on. Oh, wow. That... Oh, it's because I increased the scale. I increased the scale, and it murdered everything. Ah. Oh, come on. Let me freaking add a new point. There we go. Yes. Yes. Play. Oh, the models are done in Photoshop, and then yes, everything's animated in Spine. Ow! That should have hit me. Why not hit me? That attack effect is not big enough. It's doing such an awesome jumping thing. Let's try it now. Whee! Yeah, that's looking good. Nice. Except for we're gonna burn you in fire! Alright, well, I guess, Miss Muffet probably wouldn't die that easily, would she? No, no, she wouldn't. She would have lots of life. How much life would she have? 50. Let's give her 50. 50 out of 50. Really strong base attack. Base attack. That's nice enough, but we want to have something more than a base attack. Well, she has one spell right now. We should give her another spell. We should do that AoE out in front. I think the walking animation looks floaty. It might be because I increased the size, and so, but didn't increase the speed, so it's gonna be moving its legs. Yeah, yeah, it's using. Its legs are moving way faster than it does. I mean, this is just a temporary asset for this. I'm just using this because it helps to have something that looks kind of like the boss. Miss Muffet is half spider, half girl when you encounter her here. Is the damage area collides with her shadow circle or her whole... It's damage area collides. It's damage area collides. Oh, with her shadow circle or her whole character graphics. So on the girl, she has multiple colliders. She has an environment collider, which is this little circle, and then she has sort of her main body collider. And if an attack hits the main body collider here, it hurts her, and then she only interacts with the environment here. This allows her to do things like this, and walk up to trees, because this is fake 3D. It's obviously 2D, so allows her to overlap things like you would expect. But then it allows an attack going for head to still hit her versus missing her. Ooh, what was that? One sec. You don't even know how many layers I have. Let's see, how many layers do we have? Let's guess. I'd say a lot. Sprite. We have, yeah, this environment background, background, top, shadow, effects, top bushes, active background, items, main, and foreground. Oh, yeah. I'm actually thinking of slowing her movement down as well, truthfully. I was told that she actually feels too fast. So let's try her at 4. Does that feel better? That she rides really fast. I kind of like that. I was told that people don't feel like they're compelled to use the sprint as much just because she walks so fast. You can make her slower than that. This is a very deliberate walk. Oh man, that would make dodging things really scary. Like this guy. I was like, oh no! Ah! Oh, that feels too slow. I feel like, I'm like, no! Oh no! I'm gonna get stuck. Alright, die. Ah! Oh. What? All of the music in this game has been created by my audio guy, Joshua Duchesne. So you're not allowed to use it. It's my music. It's mine, and I'm not sharing. You can't make me. This game that I'm making is called Potions: A Curious Tale. You play as a young girl named Luna who's trying to become a potions master. So you go out and you venture through different fairy tales and fairy tale areas throughout the world, and collect ingredients to make potions to save the day and become a potions master. Yeah, I can see about, or at least just playing the walking animation faster. It's not hard to like just change the animation speed. Whee! Yes, exactly. I will make a note of that to my artist. Seeming slower than her movement will be adjusting her speed to be slightly slower, most likely, but it is something we need to consider changing in the future. Core mechanics are, well, for actual combat, it is kiting and use of potions that work well together, and running the fuck away. And then for like the normal game loop, you have to sort of like go out and get ingredients to make potions to fight monsters to get where you're trying to go, which you normally run into stuff where you need to find some either special ingredients or make some special potions. Here, let's do a quick gameplay so you will see what I am talking about. Title screen. Let me see if I can adjust this. Edit scene. No, never mind. I lied. I'm just gonna play it here. I'm gonna have to deal with my editor. Adjust this. There we go. That's good. This is what I'm doing full time. Alright. So, this is Potions: A Curious Tale! Woo! This is the tutorial. It tells you how to move around and how to pick up items, which is pretty important. And how to pick up lots of items, which is also very important. And it shows you how to sprint, to get over gaps, which you can't normally. And then we go to a different part. It tells you that you can click on bushes to make them drop items, which you can then pick up. Yay! And let's see. Tells you that you can harvest berries. Yeah, berry harvesting. You have unlimited sprint. That is correct. However, any damage or actions that you do aside from sprinting will knock you out. So if taking damage knocks you out of sprint, getting hit by monster spells knock you out of sprint. And yeah, you can't attack while sprinting. I don't like having limits on things that you do. I'm gonna cheat. By cheating, I'm gonna come back here and grab one of these. Yay. I didn't get death to stream. Sound. Your sound. Headset died. Again. I'm using Unity, and I'm using C#. Hear that sound? Yeah, I don't know why the stream would have died out. Sorry there. So this is getting your initial quest, which is to find Mary Muffet, also known as Miss Muffet. JavaScript is useful. I learned JavaScript on my own first. Yeah, no, let's pause this. So I majored in mechanical engineering, basically. But during that time, I took 2 introduction to programming classes. The first one was in Python and weird fake assembly. And the second one was in Java, Racket, and Prolog. Afterwards, I went and got a job as an industrial design engineer, and I got a job as a system and design engineer. She does. And I worked doing that, and then I realized that I didn't really like doing that very much. And I had an opportunity to switch over to development at the company I was working at, actually on mini games for doing concussion management testing on children. So we were going to use Cocoa's 2D HTML5, so it could be used in the web browser. And that meant I needed to use JavaScript. Luckily, JavaScript is a pretty straightforward language, and because I had experience with Java, I was familiar with the syntax. So I made 8 or so mini games using JavaScript and Cocoa's 2D HTML5, and then I was put on server work. So I spent the next year and a half, year I guess, developing HIPAA compliant server and databases. So I was using a mean stack, as people apparently like to call it, which is Mongo, Express, Angular, and Node. So I did that, and then I realized that I was programming all the time, and that I really, really like video games, and I like to make video games, and all of my friends are video game developers, just because I've always been very passionate about video games. If you check, if you search for Riku Kitty or Riku Cat, you will find pictures of me cosplaying, because I was a hardcore cosplayer. I also ran various video game communities as moderators, so I've always been very passionate gamer. Anyway, so I left my job and thought I would try to get a job at a game development studio, but I didn't have a lot of applicable experience. And then I tried studying, well, I didn't try. I was studying C++, and I made some games using C++, but I was far enough behind the curve. I couldn't be a programmer at like a AAA studio, nor did I really want to. So I was considering doing more of a producer role. But at that time, I was like, wait, I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I need to be able to figure this stuff out, and it's going to be valuable if I do. So I decided to start my own studio because I had this game, Potions, rolling around in my head for quite a while. And so I did, and I've been working on it since October. It was a big struggle at first because I had never used C# before, which wasn't that bad to learn. I didn't study C#. I just started making my game and did it in C#. So there's a few nuances, but most of the nuances I was dealing with were Unity itself. So I also am greatly under the belief if you know a few programming languages, you know all programming languages. They're just like different dialects, except for like weird ones like Prolog. But in general, like if you know basically how computers store information and what your garbage collection is, you can figure out any program. So here we go. So find John Star in the woods. That's me, Miss Muffet. And we're gonna craft some potions. Yeah. Um, and we're gonna make a fun potion. Let's see. Trust me, it's a fun potion. Yeah, confetti bomb! And I added this in this one because people forget to equip their stuff all the time. So if you hit fill up, fills up all the potions that you have to as much as you have. Confetti bomb, itching powder, healing potion, save loadout. Let's go. Yes. Oh, hey, it's the turkey we were working on earlier. Hey, turkey. I'm not gonna piss you off because you're a gigantic jerk. Even though you'll run away from me. Run! Alright. Sequam fruit. So, sequam fruit, like, fruit of the sequam tree is actually an Islamic lore thing, and it's like the fruit in hell that the worst sinners have to eat. They eat it because they can't eat anything else, and they're like so hungry, but then when they eat it, it tastes like ash and burns their stomach from the inside. And yeah, that's what I do. So it's used in fire potions a lot. So what I really liked about one of the things I created was, if you look here, it's like, oh man, these are mushrooms, right? But if you go up here, those mushrooms pop out of the ground and try to eat your face, which is kind of mean. Like, she's mushroom guys. And they're actually kind of useless to fight because they only drop mushrooms, which aren't a particularly rare ingredient. But what is rare? Whoa, crap! Go away! Burn! Is this? I added this in this morning. That is supposed to look like a scroll, but it just taught me a new potion. It just doesn't tell you. I need to add in more on that. So, whoa, ow, ow. We can use our confetti bomb here with all of these guys, because they're kind of jerks. Also, one cool thing is that you can use monsters to kill each other. Let's see. Alright, screw you guys. Yay. So we're gonna do the shortcut up this way. Ow. Oh no, screw you. Whee! There's a gigantic advantage to knowing the map. I can't get past these sticky webs. Yeah, maybe I should have listened to my grandmother. One of the few times. Feather, spider, silk, and time. Spider, silk, feather, time. Yeah. Woo! Magical cleaner potion. No. Didn't remember to equip it. Save. Anyway. Yes, I did remember to equip. Well, mostly. So this is the first chapter of the game here, and it's really easy for me to beat it because I made it, and I know exactly everything I need to do. But I think it's coming along pretty well. It's really helped to have art in, because, well, people just like don't. Oh, I totally failed at that. Fine, spider, you can die. When I had concept art or like temporary art in only, people just like didn't, I don't know, give a. Ooh, can you see? There's Miss Muffet. Yay! I do all the design. For the character design, I normally that's my my character and animator, who's Wesley Eldridge. You can find him at prismaslice.com. Um, and then I have a wonderful girl who sometimes does character design. She has a really good eye for like what looks good in regards to people. So she designed Luna and she designed Mr. Muffet and she designed Granny. Coding is like the best. Um, and I wouldn't recommend coding your own game engine unless you really know what you're doing or you're having a really simple game. Just because, there's so many tools that really make that easier. Like I would not be close to getting my game where it is now if I tried to code my own engine. It would probably be way, way not this far along. Here we go. Geta! Yeah. Anyway, that's the quick trial preview of my game. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Open scene. Boss fight. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job of actually focusing on working. I'm very upset about like the apparent random ass issues that 5.1 may have created. So I'm going to have to switch back to not 5.1 or figure out why. My inventory suddenly isn't working. Nah. Alright. So let's play with this boss monster. Miss Muffet the Spider Queen. Let's give you a special attack. That is not just that. Can you have two scripts with the same name on? This is easy to check. We are going to grab a similar monster. Monster prefabs. Venom Spider, and we're going to steal that attack. Copy component. We're going to put on this. Paste component. So now we have two attacks here. We have a Venom Shot, and we have another cast. I'm curious what's going to happen. Whoa, that was weird. Well, it's making the sound of two. Weird. Okay, so they both have the same cooldown. That isn't good. So let's make this cooldown 4 and this cooldown 6, 7. Any errors on this side? Weird. Oh, right. Yeah, apparently there is weirdness about having two spells on the same thing. Remove. That's fine. Or two scripts of the same name on the same thing. I like half-works. Actually, let's re-enable this and hide this and see what happens there. Weird. Whatever. She's gonna have to probably create a special script for her anyway. So let's take the monster tech cast script and mutilate it. Whee. Steal. What are you guys talking about? Checkpoint manager? Oh, yeah. I mean, it depends on what your checkpoint you mean. But depends on exactly what you mean by checkpoint. If you're talking about you have to get there to progress, then that's easy. You just set a collider that's a trigger and have it affect progression. Or if you want it to save, you have a collider that's a trigger, and when it triggers, it saves the game. Things like that. I have a progression based. I have singletons here, and I have equipment, but one of them is progress. Yeah, progress. So this clearly doesn't have any progress right now, but um, it can. And so I check for progress, and it affects the dialogue which occurs, etc., etc. Oh my gosh, it smells like warm. Sorry. Let's see. Let's go into Visual Studio. I'm gonna make a new script. If you'll give me 1 second. Scripts, new folder. Um, boss monsters. Create script. Miss Muffet attacks. Open that, which you will now see. Reload all. And we're going to steal a lot of this tech. Um, spell prefab 1, projectile speed 1, max distance 1, cast time 1, global cooldown. Nah, global cooldown is the same. Cooldown 1. Don't lie, this all works. Oh, and this should be this Muppet attacks. So, cast times, spell prefab, max distance, projectile speed, cooldown 1. Now the cooldown timer is going to take the cooldown. And it will be cooldown 1. And this will be cooldown. This will be a float cooldown. I hope you guys know how coroutines work, enumerators. So you can't have a pause in your normal update or other scripts because you're just trying to run them as fast as possible and they end up being blocking. So you start a coroutine which is non-blocking, and then that coroutine deals with whatever time changes you want to have. You can save current states of the scene too, by the way. It's really nice. I prefer Visual Studio because I think MonoDevelop is just not fully fleshed out. And I don't see why, with Visual Studio tools for Unity, anyone would use MonoDevelop, because Visual Studio is more powerful and less buggy and more responsive. So, whoa. All right. Let's make sure. Why is this not saying it's being saved? Weird. Okay. And let's take our Miss Buffett here and add on Miss Muffet attacks. And can I do that? Nope. Spawn point, Miss Buffett. Spawn point, myself. Spell prefab. Sure. Spitter shot. Projectile speed. 8. Distance. 8. Cast time. 0.6. Cooldown. Global cooldown? Really? No global cooldown on that? Weird. Cooldown for global cooldown. Let's do 0.5. effects size 1. 0.5, 5, 1.5. That seems fine. Maybe it's slower than that. Let's do 0.75. Prefab is going to be spiderweb. Spiderweb, spiderweb. Oh, sorry. I'm totally like doing stuff that you guys can't see. And the cast sound is going to be, yeah, nightshade web. Night. Ugh, come on. Shoot. Web. Cool. Yay. Now we're going to remove this. And save and hit play. Let's see if it works. Spit at me. Cool. Whoa, why is the slow not working? That slow is not working. Why is the slow not working? Alright, so I don't get confused, I'm going to turn our speed up again. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's backwards. Let's try switching the slow to like 0.1. Play. Oh, yep. Oh, gosh. Alright. So instead of 0.75, it should have been 0.25. Yay! Let's try that. Whoop. So. Leave me alone. Yes, right in your face. Whoa, what happened to him? We got like spell v spell here. But when it was on him? Let's see. Gosh darn it. This time is right. Yeah, weird, you see? It disappeared. It shouldn't disappear. Strange. I have a feeling if it triggers on something that's immune, it might not be working. So let's check the slow area script. So we want to make sure. Aha! See, I have here that if what it triggers on is the immune monster, it's returning. No, that's fine. Yeah, because this happens for each thing that's in it. Why would that make it disappear? Strange, 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 strange. Yeah, because the immunities are here. I will write this down as a potential bug. Title, bugs. Add note. See our popping web near spider with potion causes it to instantly disappear. That should be a list. Also, Google Keep is effing amazing if you don't use it. It's really nice for just like tracking bugs and other things. Oh, yeah, I can do that.